location. The criterium earned national praise in Road Bike Action magazine.
The Moline Criterium, which is now the Quad City Criterium, is and always has been one of the biggest criteriums in the country.
Participation in Tomrov steadily grew under the guiding hand of Susie LaForce.
We've added entertainment, we've added new routes to the ride, we've added a short route during the time I worked on the ride, so that has attracted a lot of people that don't want to do a double century basically in a weekend, and just lots of other little things that make the ride more special. 1,500 riders tackled the challenging course in 2002. Ride the River mandated helmets for riders 12 and under, the effort supported by the QCBC with underwriting of helmet purchases. The ride schedule continued to expand and served as an invaluable tool for members. Innovations continued. Local cyclists had the opportunity to enjoy tandem events, the first ride on the Rock Island Arsenal, and the first brevet-style ride, led by Joe Jameson and Dave Holmes, introducing riders to the Radnir style of cycling. Service to its members and the community at large was a notable part of the club's fourth decade. With safety an important issue, QCBC spearheaded its second bicycle safety billboard campaign, sponsored safety inspections and helmet giveaways, and provided funding for police bicycle patrols in Davenport, Bettendorf, Moline, and Green Rock. Donations also included a concrete and wrought iron bike stand to the Quad City Botanical Center, and as much as $4,000 per year to various groups associated with Quad City cycling. As the club matured, its visibility had been steadily increasing both locally and nationally. The decade was marked by television appearances, presence at Chicago's Midwest Bicycle Show, and numerous cooperative ventures with national groups seeking the guidance and expertise of the club. The club's maturity was also reflected in the number of members participating in national and international events. Club members qualified for the Paris-Brest-Paris, 12 in 1996 and 5 in 1999. Joe Jameson, Eileen Wosoba, Lisa Paulus, and Wayne Hanno were among the QCBC members who participated. Sean Walker was named to the United States National Racing Team in 1997. QCBC member Rick Paulus was appointed as Iowa District Representative of the United States Cycling Federation. In 2001, Greg Zaborak, a member from Canton, Illinois, completed the difficult 1,400-kilometer London-Edinburgh-London brevet. And here at home, the club instituted an annual Award of Merit meant to recognize long-standing membership and service to the club. Carter LeBeau was the first honoree in 1996, with many other dedicated members to follow, including Fred Blesson, Leon Van Camp, Eileen Wosoba, Joe Jameson, Terry Burke, Bill Wiebel, and Susie LaForce. Strong leadership has continued under Kathy Storm's presidency, and current President Warren Powers a three-peat in 1988, 2003, and 2004. By 2003, membership stood at 1,128. Now in its 40th year, the Quad Cities Bicycle Club remains not only one of the largest such clubs in the U.S., but one of an elite few of such long standing. From that kitchen table idea in 1963 has grown an organization strong in numbers, ideals, knowledge, and support. The QCBC has reached out to bicyclists of all ages, skills, and interests, and now encompasses enormous variety. The Dice Race Team, ultra-marathon rides, social rides for all skill levels, tailwind rides, Rick Wren's Fork Group, and of course, premier events like Tomrov, the Criterium, and Ragbri. And with education, safety, bike paths, and advocacy, the community has benefited from the QCBC. What did it take? First, a love of the sport, and then a commitment.
Cyclists are very passionate about cycling. They're a special breed. They are disciplined people. To get on a bicycle, you have to be aware of your physicality. It takes mental discipline to do it. Also, I think we're very family-oriented. And it's been that cohesiveness and the willing to help each other, either in our riding or in our involvement in the club that has been such a benefit to the club. I think that's why we've endured and grown.
From the founders who had the vision to create the QCBC, through 40 years of club members who have tirelessly scheduled rides, staffed events, created and distributed newsletters, organized ride schedules, processed memberships, served as officers and board members, and handed out thousands of bananas. They have served the people of the Quad Cities, local cyclists, and the larger cycling community. We thank them all, for without the dedicated service of hundreds of volunteers, there would be no QCBC. They are our greatest asset. And as we of the QCBC look at all that's been accomplished in the last 40 years, we may wonder where we'll be after the next 40. But like a ride through the green of our beautiful Mississippi Valley, we know satisfaction comes not from the destination, but the journey.